I've handled thousands of car accidents over the last 27 years, and you know, there's really things that everybody should do after they've been involved in a car accident. Obviously, you know, the first thing is call the police. Request medical assistance if needed, even if it's something that you just think you need. Obviously, get the other person's name and address and the insurance information, and if you can, take some photographs of the positions of the vehicle. Take some photographs of the property damage to your vehicle and the other vehicle. This type of evidence will certainly help you in the future. One of the things that I said, request medical assistance. A lot of times when you have an accident, and this is very common, there's adrenaline flowing at the time of the accident. You might feel like you got a good punch, but you'll think like, well, okay, you know, I'm not bleeding, I don't think anything's broken, so a lot of times you don't bother going to the hospital right away. Then you wake up the next morning, your neck and back are sore, they're stiff. And you're thinking, well, maybe it's like I worked out too much, I'll wait another couple of days and I'll be okay. The problem that you're creating for yourself by not seeking medical attention is that when you do go finally make a claim, that'll be the first thing that the insurance company says. Well, he didn't go to the emergency room. He didn't seek medical attention for several days. Right? So I encourage you that if you're feeling any kind of problems or pain at the scene of an accident or even the next day, try to seek medical attention at the earliest possible opportunity. One of the problems with neck and back injuries, which makes them kind of different than other type of injuries, a neck and back injury can sometimes get worse with time instead of better with time. And you really need to understand the dynamics of the whole spinous process, which I do, I've educated myself on. You know, you have what's known as discs between each of the bone and our back, and you can feel the bones in your spinal column. But between those bones sits a little disc. And what happens when you have a hyperflexion type of injury, that means where your head goes forward and back or beyond its normal limits, there can be a tearing of not just the muscles and ligaments in our neck, which is known as a sprain, but there can actually be a rupture of that disc between the bones in our neck. So what's so insidious about a neck and back problem is sometimes with time, instead of getting better, they start getting worse. And because you did not go to the doctor and seek medical attention, that'll work against you. What happens also is you usually get a call from maybe the other person's insurance company, and they'll be some person will be on the phone, they'll sound all sweet and apologetic and go, gee, I'm sorry you had a car accident, you know, do you have any injuries? And sometimes, you know, you might say no, and that conversation could be recorded. And trust me, that conversation will come back to haunt you. So, you know, my advice to people that have been involved in an accident is, you know, speak with an attorney, all right, before giving any statements, all right? That's probably the biggest piece of advice that I can give anybody, whether it's me or anybody else. Speak with an attorney first. You don't have to give statements to the other person's insurance company. They're not your friends. They're really not there to help you. They're there to save money for their employers, which is the insurance company.